Good morning. Who's here? Can you hear me? Can you see me? How do we look? Good morning to the Patties. I am in a trade right now already. Potentially hit this one, and then if I do hit this one, we can spin that wheel. We've got lots to talk about today. Obviously, big changes to my channel. You could see we have the disclaimer now at the bottom in all charts. So I just want to start by saying at the beginning of the stream that what I'm doing here is not financial advice, okay? I'm simply trading, you're simply watching me trade, and I'm about to hit my first take profit. Let's take a partial on this position right here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm going to take a partial on this, and we're going to spin the wheel starting today with a win. Partial taken. All right, we got a huge candle there. What a great start to the day after a really tough weekend for me personally, and obviously with the channel. Now we have to spot the second take profit level here. Let's pull this up to here for now. That's obviously a huge win to start the day. Awesome stuff. Okay, great. That's what I like to see. But there's going to be a lot of changes to the stream. Obviously, we're still going to be taking trades on here live. You're watching me take these trades live, which is great, and I appreciate that. But we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. See, like in the past, I used to show you this P&L calendar showing the results, trying to be as transparent as possible on stream. And I'm not going to show this anymore because I just don't think that I'm allowed to show results. I don't know. Honestly, I'm having trouble knowing what I can and can't do. So I'm just going to be really cautious. You know, you could watch me trade. I'm going to trade. Obviously, this isn't financial advice. I'm just doing everything that I normally do in my normal trading life. What you decide to do with this, maybe you learn something. Maybe this is educational, entertainment. That's what this is, and that's what my channel's going to be moving forward. Now, I'll talk about this a lot today, but I think we should start today by going to the wheel because, you know, I just had a winning trade here on Nasdaq. Really just got a crazy rejection on this one here, but let's see if we can get to TP2 as well. Be a nice day to do so. And obviously I'll be looking for some trades as well that I'm going to be taking on stream. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel here, see if we have any VIP winners, and let's get those concurrent viewers up to over 1,000 here. Come on now. 3 winners in VIP already. Awesome. Love to get people in VIP. We have Arib Khan is a winner. We have, let's go with Tiger's Eye is a winner. And then let's go with Val. Let's go with David Sarti. Oh, my baby girl is here. There's my good luck charm. There she is. Hello, sweetie. That's a lovely girl. And so those are our winners to start the day on stream. Awesome stuff. Still up about 1,300 on my open position. Closed about 1,400 in profit. Very nice for me. That's just what I'm doing. Don't follow what I'm doing. Now let's go ahead. If you want to claim your prize, make sure that you're following me on Instagram and that you DM me proof. While we're in Instagram, look at this video. 201,000 views. 201,000 views. My most viral Instagram reel ever. Awesome stuff. So really happy about that. Really happy that we have a trade right here hitting profit, and we're looking for hopefully a second profit level on this trading position right there to really have a great start to the day after a very difficult week on YouTube. A very difficult week. You know, as you know by now already, I've I had to remove a lot of my videos. You know, I won a couple of appeals. I actually won an appeal this morning, which was really nice. And we're going to be looking for some trades. You should have sound. The sound is definitely on. That might be an issue on your side, Pawan. There's definitely sound. I'm looking at it right now. So, how is everybody doing in the chat? I'm gonna be placing some trades this morning. I love all of you so much. Thanks for coming here. We got close to 1,000 concurrent viewers in here right now. We're gonna be looking at your charts, and I'm gonna be looking for some trades for myself throughout the day. A lot of people want me to take a look at gold this morning. Obviously, this is not financial advice. You'll be hearing that a lot. You can see on gold we have a strong level of support. We had liquidity get taken below this level of support right here. So I would be looking to buy off of this level today. Right now we have our range being created. This is one of my main confluences on stream. So you can see we have my range being created. This range still has 9 minutes. Then ideally we'll have a candle close out the top, get a pullback to my level, and that's where I'll be able to enter a trading position. All right. Very, very nice. That's what I'm looking at on gold. That's what I'm going to be looking at. Let's see where this range ends up. Maybe the range is here. Maybe the range is here. We don't really know just yet. We're going to have to wait and see. And to go through that, let's go through that trading strategy. Right now, it's what, 9:36, something like that. We're the 15-minute candle, right? So the 15-minute chart, you can see this candle is going up and down. This is happening right now. This is happening right now. During that time, it's going to create a candle high and a candle low, right? That's what this is. That's your candle high and candle low. That's what I call my range top and my range bottom. Then I switch to the 5-minute time frame, and I'm watching these candles. What are they doing? Where are they going? Then on the M5 time frame, I'm waiting for one of the candles to break and close. Look, this candle broke and closed where? Above the range. So that's telling me I'm probably going to want to buy today. Maybe that's in line with the trend direction. Maybe there's a level of support down here telling us that we want to buy. Multiple reasons to get into a trading position is how I trade. Then I do my discretionary entry. Maybe I enter at a demand zone, or the range midline, a fair value gap, a retest at the top, or a closed candle. These are all things that I'm looking for. Generally, I like to wait for price pullbacks to get my entry, even when I'm scalping. So look, on this one, we had a pullback to an FEG. I entered the trade right there. I put my stop loss here. I took my take profit right here. That was a partial. And then we pushed all the way up to our second take profit. That is our goal. That is my goal. And today you'll be just watching me trade. And I'm going to look for trades, and I'm going to place trades. And again, because, I have to be careful on YouTube now. This is not financial advice. I am just trading, and you are simply watching me trading. I hope that you learn things from my trading. I hope that you can grow from my trading, and maybe you take some of my concepts and you put them into your trading plan. Currently, I am in a position right here on Nasdaq waiting for this position to hit my second take profit. I have already closed TP1 partial. So a nice start to the day for me. Also had a good trade this morning in my VIP trading room. If we just pop into my Telegram here, we could take a look at my VIP trading room, and we had a nice quick TP1 on US dollar Swiss franc. That was a nice trade in the VIP trading room. Link to the VIP trading room is in the video description if you are interested. Obviously, we have the free trading room as well, and that is free. 78,000 people in here. Come join. There's free signals in there that you can learn from. Obviously, don't have to use them in your account. Make sure you're being very careful with what you're doing and how you're trading. So here we are in this trading account, pushing towards take profit 2, looking really, really nice right now. There is a little bit of a resistance right here. Hopefully we can break through some of that. and go all the way up to that take profit 2, and then we'll have some more VIP winners. Yes, that trade did hit on TP2. The VIP trade did hit take profit 2. I just don't think I have reported that just yet. And we could go ahead and take a look at that trade. This was that trading position right here. You can see this is the VIP position, obviously, that I'm showing you now. So if we just zoom in here, you could see we had a level of support here at the top. We got a good reaction to that level. We had a trend line right here. The trend line got broke. I decided to enter the trading position and trade it down. And you can see the trade continued to come down even further to that second take profit. I just haven't reported that in the VIP trading room just yet. This is a trade that I took this morning, and I'm also in this trade right here, and I'm looking for more trades. As soon as we get to 9:45, I'm going to start going through all of the assets. So very, very nice. Chief Khalil, if you ever need support, just email support. It's that simple. Stop spamming the chat. Email support. Very simple. Sorry that Telegram banned your account. There are ways to fix that also in YouTube. You should probably go on YouTube and look for guides on how to get unbanned. You can email support through my link tree, through the links in my description, through my website. You know, spend a couple minutes, buddy. Oof, I went to the other room to look for my water. It turns out my water was right in front of me. How's everybody doing this morning? Much love, Jim. I'm happy to be here with you. I'm happy to still be on YouTube. It's been a really scary last week. So I'll be looking for trades in a few minutes. In the meantime, let's talk about what's going on with the YouTube channel a little bit more. So you can see right here, I've had some channel violations, okay? So I'm not sure exactly what it is. They claim, you know, it's kind of vagaries. It's about embellishment or promising or guaranteeing results. So I have to be a lot more careful with my content in general on YouTube. You know, I must have been taking too many risks. You know, when I started the YouTube channel, a lot of what I was doing was looking at other creators. And there was a lot of the top trading creators that I just kind of emulated their style, like what was working for them. And then I made my own style. But I saw guys that were saying they turned $10 into $1 million. I never went that far, obviously. That's unbelievable. And those videos are somehow still online, which is absolutely crazy. I'll be looking at pairs soon. I'll be looking at, in 2 minutes, I'm going to be looking for trades. Now, you can see I did get an appeal granted this morning, but you can see there's been 17 notifications. I decided to simply delete about 90% of my videos, maybe over 90% of my videos, just because I want to stay on the platform. You know, it sucks. I deleted those videos. I never get to see them again. I never get to look at them again, and that is just life. But what's more important to me is the Patties, is making sure that we are still getting to trade. And so I've removed everything. Luckily this morning, so this video right here, I won the appeal on this morning. This video right here, so these two videos, they tried to take down, and I appealed, and I won those appeals, which was very, very nice. Okay, so I'm happy about that. And then this video right here is just about starting trading. So those should be good. This one is about a free robot that lost. So that should be good. It lost. This is about a free robot that lost. This is about a free robot that lost. Oh, sorry. This is about free signals that were bad, free signals that were bad, and free signals that were bad. So all those should be fine. And then this one right here was just talking about a couple of indicators. So I think that should be fine as well. So we're going to leave these up. Should be in good shape. And then I'm going to create new videos that are just not really talking about money. So, you know, we're just going to focus on the trading, probably pull a lot of the money out of the thumbnails eventually. And even in the stream, you could see here, I used to show you the trading results in here to try and be transparent, but I'm not sure what exactly I can show. So I'm not going to be showing that any longer. We're just going to focus on just doing my trades, right? Because, hey, my trade's live. And so this is my trade. You don't have to copy my trades, obviously. And that's it. You know, this is not financial advice. I have shown verified accounts, my FX book, many times in all of my accounts, but that's just not something that I'm going to be doing anymore. All right, so our orb is now closed. Where the heck is my chat? There we go. There's my pool. Alrighty. All right, so I'm looking at this one. I'm looking at some charts. We're going to get some setups right now. We're looking for orb, right? So you can see we have the orb on Nasdaq right here. So, you know, if you're looking to get into, or if I'm looking to get into this trade, you do whatever you want. I'm not talking for you anymore. I'm only talking for me. Maybe I would enter at the midline right there. That's what I would do. Yeah, they came for a lot of my videos, King Yakua. You know, I just have to be better and smarter about what I'm doing with my content moving forward. All right, so I'm taking a look at NZD USD right now for a potential short. This is a 15-minute supply, so price is at my supply level right now, and I have a trend line set right here. You can see my trend line right here, and so we have 2 potential confluences right here, and we have the range high and we have the range low. So I'm waiting for the price to break through the bottom of the range low and my trend line and close. Then maybe I trade this thing down to the EMA. This is about a B setup right here, but this is one that I am looking at, and I'm monitoring the charts really closely right now to try and find myself another setup. Obviously, I have the Nasdaq setup that I'm watching right now. We just rejected outside of the orb and we're pushing down. We have the Dow Jones right here. Now the Dow Jones is also at a level of resistance right here, and you can see we just wicked out of that level, and it's a huge box again. So this Dow Jones I'm not feeling great about this morning. Let's go ahead and take a look at gold. Okay, so gold is taking liquidity below this obvious level of support here. You could see taking more liquidity, knocking people out of their trades, For me, I'm a buy on this because this is at my level of support, right? This level right here is my support. So what I'm waiting to see is the price break outside of my range. I want to see the price break out the top of my range and then maybe have some sort of a pullback here where I can enter a trading position. This is one of the assets I will be watching today. Maybe I'll hit a gold win today. Absolutely. Obviously, I'll keep saying this is not financial advice. This is entertainment and education only. Feel free to watch me trade. Don't copy my trades. Be safe with your trading accounts. I love you guys so much. You know, this weekend was really scary. I thought, you know, I might end up losing the channel, and look, I'd be fine. I'm rich. I could retire in my mansion, live off my investments. I could trade still. I've been trading for 16 years. So this isn't something that I need, but this has become such an important part of my life. Just making these videos for 4 years that I don't want it to end, and I just want to be part of your lives and the impact that you guys have had on me for the last few years has been just incredible. So thank you so much for being here, and I love you all. I really do. Okay, I'm also taking a look at EU. So while I'm doing these little speeches today, I'm looking at other charts. So what do we have here? Potentially a sell on EU. Could see at a major supply as well. Gonna have to get a close. We didn't get the close. I don't think that's really a close. So we're gonna have to get a close here before we could sell it down. Let's just center that for you a little bit. So, you know, potentially we could trade it down to this level right here. Not a huge level, but potential there. Not the best setups. Let's take a look at UJ. We're gonna find, well, I'm gonna find a setup for me today. Right now, I'm actually on a 6-trade win streak on the trades that I've taken on stream. So that's nice. I can see there's another level of resistance here. Maybe a little minor resistance right here. It does seem like we're getting a pretty good reaction on UJ right now. I'm gonna need a pullback for me to get into this trading position though. Yeah, I think I could get into a trade here on UJ. We've had a huge pullback right here, and yeah, we look pretty good on this trade, but I do want another pullback, okay? So then I can push up off of this level. So I'm gonna look to probably scalp this UJ. Not sure exactly where I want to get into it. I think maybe just kind of the top of my support. Something like this would interest me, just to get started, just to get this party started. Obviously, I had a nice trade already here. You can see I took partial on my Nasdaq trading position, which was really nice. This is the first trade. So last week, you know, a lot of the times I'll trade in the morning as I kind of warm up. I'll take a Nasdaq trade as I warm up. And last week I was basically unable to win any of them. My warm-up trades hit break even every time. So it'd be like slam down here, hit my break even, and then shoot up to my profit. And it happens so many damn times. Now, this trade is also at break even right now. Let's just do that. And it is looking pretty good. Like we're getting pretty close to this second take profit level right here, which would be just make for an awesome day after a really tough weekend. Rahul, this is not, I don't know what you're talking about. This channel has nothing to do with prop firms or funded accounts. The only video I have on this channel about prop firms is telling people to stop using them. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, but shout out to the chat. I like that the chat is chatting and they're wild. I just want to watch this trade finish out right here. I'm going to give this a chance to go to my take profit level right here. And I'm just looking for more trades in the meantime. But let's just sit on this chart for a couple of minutes here. Ooh, baby, and I'm back in business. TP2, what a shot. That's why I stayed on that chart. Clip that thing. Let's go. All right. Woo! All right. So we are out of the trade on this one. Let's go. All right. All right. I feel good. You know, I came into this stream really down. I was really down. Feeling pretty good right now, though. All right. Pat's results are not typical. Okay. I've been trading for 16 years. Don't take the risks that I trade. This is not financial advice. Let's get into the wheel of Pat. Okay, we already have 3 winners today. Let's see if we could get some more raffle winners right now and continue the good vibes, because man, the vibes were bad this weekend. And ooh, 4 winners, man. We haven't hit 4 winners since one of the first ever streams, baby. Let's go. Let's give one to Milo Kong is a winner. Let's go. Doots Boer is a winner. Let's go to Compton 2012. And let's go to Sully Trademark. Those are the 4 winners right now. Thank you so much for watching the stream, everybody. Let's go ahead and show you. If you want to claim your prize, you have to DM me on Instagram and show me a picture of your name on Instagram. Just click on YouTube. Just click at the top on YouTube. Show me that it's actually your account. And that is good news, okay? So just DM me that. And make sure that you're following me on Instagram. And everyone that didn't win, why don't you follow me on Instagram too? Obviously, I'm a fun follow. I got 200,000 views on that one video just last week. Alrighty. How about this? How about this? Last week, not great on these ones. Not great on these ones, but looking real nice. Okay, so we're looking at a couple of trades here. NZD USD, I was looking for a sell entry right here. You can see we're right at the top, right? Price has not come up this high, so this is a difficult buy, but you can see we are breaking above right now. I'm not sure what to do on that trade, so let me go ahead into EU. EU, we broke out the bottom and then we pulled back. That's a potential sell on EU for me here, okay? But I'm taking my time today. My callouts have been awesome. Let me go ahead and take a look at UJ. Big red candle on UJ, don't like that. We're gonna wait on this one to see how far down that candle goes before I enter a trading position. Now, the trades that I've taken on stream, not trades that I've taken before or after stream, they're at a record of 18 and 4. Now that is not a typical thing. Trading is difficult. You know, I've been trading for a long time though, and I've also been a little bit lucky on the streams. You know, I think the 82% win rate with trades I've called out on streams is lucky to some degree. It's not realistic, okay, but it just so happened that that's happened, and it's on stream for anyone to verify. So, all right, I'm also taking a look at EG as a potential trade right here. Another big candle though, but you could see, look, we are retesting that level right there. We're at that supply. I kind of like this one as a potential trade opportunity for me this morning. That is a possibility for me, kind of a trend line confluence entry right here. Mid-range entry right there. That's not bad. Gold. I see, this is the thing. So everyone's going to be saying gold, gold, gold all day. It just broke through my level, but we have huge candles here. So, you know, prices kind of escaped us, guys. You know, when I'm getting like massive red candles like this, you know, what's the entry? I don't have an entry here. Some people are saying there's a 1 hour demand, but you know, I'm not trying to catch a red candle like that. That's just bad trading. Be safer. Honestly, probably just shouldn't trade gold when you're seeing stuff like this, right? Let's just take a look at some of our other opportunities. Or some of my other opportunities, what I'm looking at. This gold right here, it just doesn't interest me, okay? You do whatever you want, obviously. I do what I want. Don't copy my trades. Be safe. Much love, much love. All right, Dim Swan. AJ, let me take a look at your AJ position for you. Just got to close on NU out the top here. So maybe we are just trading in line with this trend line today. So it's possible that we're now using this level as support. Okay, so there's a potential for a buy. There's a potential. Let's see if I tighten this up a little bit on my trend line off of the wicks. Just get more touches. 1, 2, 3 touches. Almost 4 touches. Maybe we're respecting this trend line. So maybe we're buying on NU now. Maybe. This level was resistance. We broke through it handily and we closed. So maybe that's now going to be support. So that's a potential setup for me. I'm not sure where I'm going to take it exactly just yet, or if I'm going to take it just yet. I'm just deciding, and I'm going around. I'm looking at charts right now, trying to decide what I'm going to do, what trades I'm going to take. You see UJ right here, had the close at the top. I didn't take this one. It's just something I was considering. Luckily, but I wanted to see price action, right? So price action tells me, look, huge red candle. I'm not entering on that. That's stupid entries, right? I teach this stuff all the time, right? I'm here to educate. I'm here to entertain. This is not financial advice. I'm going to say that a million times today. You can see I got the scroll at the bottom. Figured out how to do that thanks to ChatGPT. I said, how do I add the scroll on the bottom? And ChatGPT told me. ChatGPT absolutely rules. I love AI. So what we have here is we have like my obvious level of support, okay? And maybe price is going to come down below that support and take some liquidity before it pushes up again. But, we're just, look, boom, bear flag, boom. Not much we could do here. Not trying to catch a falling knife on UJ, so don't care about UJ much right now. I've been looking at NCD USD. This one seems to be going pretty good. Ideally, we would get some sort of a pullback right here. If you entered on the close right here, good for you. Looking pretty good. EG, been looking at this one for a potential pullback right here. You can see we have a level of supply kind of in this area right here. So be entering on a minor supply and at the trend line at the midline right there. That's a potential trading position today. You can see we are respecting a level about here. This seems to be a bit of a support level right here holding up the price. You can see we've wicked into this area 1, 2, 3 times right now. Price is coming back potentially to an entry. But we're taking our time. Haven't decided what my plan is yet. I haven't set a limit order yet. You can see there's some big candles here this morning. So I've got to take my time and see what kind of reactions I get. I've got to feel really confident about a trading position before I take it. If you watch my streams, you would notice that I am a patient trader, and that's worked out really well on streams so far. Let's go ahead and just keep taking a look at your pairs and assets. Someone wants me to take a look at US CAD, so let's go ahead and take a look at US CAD right here. All right, well, been pushing down, sadly. The US dollar's been weak compared to the Canadian dollar for a while. Significant downtrend here, which is disappointing. I like a strong US dollar. I hold a lot of US dollars, and I live in Canada, so I could get an awesome conversion rate on those US dollars that I earn when I'm trading. Don't really have anything here. We closed out the top on US CAD, but we've been in such a strong downtrend. What's the point, Breakdown. Very possible, but that just goes against the range. So ideally, we'd probably be looking for a close out the bottom of the range, retrace, and that would be an entry I would be interested in. 1,400 people in here. Awesome. A lot of spamming, guys. Chill out in the chat. I'll see you, chats. I love you. Okay. AJ. What is the AJ move right here? I've been in an uptrend. Had the close out the top. We rejected off the middle. That could have been an entry right there. That could have been something. Do have a little minor resistance here though. Seems to be holding, right? So could that be the top of our range? Potentially. Let's take a look at our Fibonacci and measure that from the bottom of the move about here to about here. And let me just change that to my normal Fibonacci. And the 50% mark is here, right? So if you're buying up here, you're not getting a discount. You would want to be buying kind of at the bottom of the range to get any sort of discount on this price, right? Because price has just been moving up. So you want price to pull back. That's what interests me when I'm trading. I like to get at a discount. Dim Swam, I'm looking at AJ right now. You still say AJ, I'm still doing. Thanks, King Yakua. We've been doing pretty good without moderation so far. You know, the spamming's not too bad. And I think that spamming actually increases the chat rate, which is, I think, good for viewers. So I guess let people spam. NAS 100. I won my trade here. Now, a lot of people would have taken entry on my entry model here, and they would have already won the next trade because of the orb close. Very nice. I've already had my win here. So I had my partial, and I had my TP2 as well. So this trade is done. And it's still going up, but I don't see, like, I'm a pullback trader, so I would need a pullback to get into a trade here again. Not sure if I will. It doesn't look close, so that's not my main setup. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other pairs. I was looking at NU. This one's taken off. We have this EG trade where I've been considering getting into a trading position on this one. Haven't made up my mind yet. There's been some green candles here. Maybe want to see a bit of a reaction. It looks like we're rejecting on the 1 minute time frame off of my level. All right, that is my level, which is a pretty good sign. So yeah, I could have got into this one. Oh, I think I'm gonna try and get into this EG trade for my first trade of the week. So let's take a look at this one right here. Getting a decent reaction off of my level. We could go for a short risk reward ratio on this one right here. Let's see what we can do here. I think I'm going for 7 straight on stream right now. Let's see if I'm able to keep it going. Now, obviously, the vibes haven't been great because we had such a tough weekend with, you know, taking down so many videos and everything. But hopefully, I am into the trade. All right, obviously you got to say that to get this thing clipped and ready for YouTube. Let's see if my trend line can hold and see if we can kind of trade this back to the bottom of the range. Really just to the bottom of this candle right here. This is an area that I'm going to be looking at. That's kind of a minor resistance level. Let's see if we can trade that down. I've got about 21 lots on this one. I did not get a good spread on this trade though, so I'm not going to take that. But you can see what a great entry that I've had already. This thing going in my direction. But yeah, I got a bad spread on this one somehow. I should be at a higher profit level right now than I am. But that's okay. We're pushing down. That's an awesome entry again. It is what it is, guys. You know, trading isn't always this easy. I promise. Don't ban me on YouTube for picking another sniper entry. This trade is only a few minutes old. Okay, so I'm going to be looking to get a partial out of this one at some point. But yeah, this really bad spread on this one. I normally I would have already taken profit on this trading position for a few hundred, maybe 500, but I didn't get it. So I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a partial soon anyways. Let's see if we can just get back to this level right here, even if it's a small partial, just to continue the winning ways. And then I'll let the rest of this thing ride at break even. So here we go. We are pushing on this trade. This is my first trade on stream of the week. See if we can, you know, just be positive and find a way to do something good. You know, have some fun, spin the wheel. Does look like my trend line is holding a little bit right here, but it is back to about break even right now, getting retested. Spread cost me a little bit on this one. I already would have taken profit on this one if that spread wasn't so bad. Seems like the spread is just bad this morning in general. I'm not sure why the spread is bad this morning. Oh well, that's okay. We're gonna hang out, see what we can get accomplished here. Hopefully we keep getting a good reaction to this trend line and we push down to a level of profit and continue our winning ways on stream. EG is Euro, Great Britain, Pound. Ashwin, I'll take a look at your pair a little bit later. I am in a live trade right now, so I'm more focused on my live trade and trying to keep my streak alive as I go for 7 wins in a row on live stream. Now, this trade is going against me a little bit. Damn, I would have been take profit 1 and break even already if it wasn't for the spread. These are just the things that you learn in trading. These are just the things that you have to deal with in trading. I guess that's why you're in the stream today, to learn, see, to be educated, to be entertained. I am down, Victoria. I deleted over 90% of my videos. I'm incredibly down today. Luckily I won my first trade, so that's nice. But yeah, a little bit down today. Spent 4 years of my life building my catalog on this channel, and then I lost over 90% of them. I know it was my decision to delete those videos, but what's most important to me is you, the viewers that I have right now, the ability to live stream, the ability to create new videos. That's what's important to me right now. Oh gosh, this one is trying to end my streak, but you know, we've got some room here before I make any sort of decision on this trading position. We had a really good reaction. We should have been TP1 and break even already. It did pass my level, but it was only at like $200, so I didn't feel like I wanted to take the 100 off. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't set the stop loss and the take profit. If you watch my streams, you will know that I'm watching price action and I'm determining where I exit trades and enter trades on the fly. So there is no set take profit and stop loss, and also I don't want to give set take profit and stop loss because I don't want you copying these trades, because this is not financial advice. You're simply watching me trade. You could learn, you could take these things into your strategies, take these things into your trading plan, but I don't want you copying me. I don't want you using my trades. Obviously, trade the way you want to trade. Take the risks you want to trade, and that's your decision, okay? Shout out to Rajwar Dan. Shout out to the chat. Loved everybody's in here. I deleted the videos. I went through it a bit earlier. I deleted the videos because I was worried that I was going to get more community guidelines issues, that the videos weren't following YouTube's policies. Now, these videos have been up for years and years and years, so I thought that they were fine. The videos were in line with what the top creators in this market do, so I thought they were fine, but I'm not willing to take the risk, so I deleted them all, and that's life. That's life. Oh, come on now. Leave me alone on this candle. I don't think so. I think maybe they got some new AI or something, Sean, and, you know, anyone that's talking about money is probably going to get in trouble. It does seem like they're starting with Canadians, though. Me and one other Canadian trader, basically the top two Canadian traders on YouTube, were the ones that have faced the guidelines so far. I haven't heard of anyone in the States, so maybe they're testing it on us first. I'm not sure. Our entry's not looking really good on this one anymore, although this really should have been a take profit 1 if it wasn't for the stupid spread. But look, I've had 6 straight. I am due for a loss. Let's see how I do this morning. Hopefully we just continue to reject off of these levels and sneak down for a little bit of profit here. You know, maybe I have to take an earlier profit. But I haven't decided where I'm going to stop out or where I'm going to profit yet. That's just something that I do lied. I hope I didn't piss off Trump. I don't want to make him mad. I hate to make him really mad. How's that? Oh, shout out to the Virgo trader. Yeah, technically I'm in Hamilton too, Virgo. I pay Hamilton taxes. I pay Hamilton's property tax on this house, over $6,000 a year. And then I pay Hamilton taxes on my new house, which is just property right now. And that's a few $1,000s as well. Shout out to the Virgo trader, Hamilton. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, Mo13, I think you can't even private the videos. I think you actually have to delete all the videos. So be careful. I deleted them all to be safe. You may have to delete them all. Just be safe. You know, the main thing is just what I'm doing is I'm just staying on the platform. You can see, I wrote a little bit about this right here. I had, you know, these channel violations right here. Luckily this morning I had an appeal that I won. And I had an appeal that I won. They tried to report my live stream as well, but my live stream, I you know, what is there to report? It's just me trading live. So I win, I lose. It doesn't, you know, it's right in front of the camera. Yeah, sometimes I trade the orb on Nasdaq, but it just depends on what I'm getting, right? Like I'm just taking what the market gives me. If the market gives me, like, you know, okay, a level of support, and then we have like a nice little orb, and we break out the top, and we come back to, you know, the support level, then I'm going to enter the trade. But it's just, I have very specific rules that I'm looking for in my trades, and I stick to my rules. I stick to my plan. That's just kind of what I do. You can see here we're getting a decent reaction off of this resistance. Maybe this would have been a better entry at the top of our orb here. That could have been a play. We did wick off of that area earlier, and we're wicking off of that area right now. So hopefully we can do something on this trading position. God, I got a bad spread on the entry, which has kind of screwed me a little bit here. I probably would have been up 200 out of the trade and then looking for something new, but let's just, hopefully we could get a reaction here and then get some sort of a take profit. I'll probably take a short take profit if I can, and just kind of get out of this trading position, because generally, you know, I like that sniper entry where we've had so much success where price just taps our entry and shoots down. And if it's not going to do that on this trade, then I can cut it short, cut it loose, and we could just look for something a little bit better, but you know, it's far from over still. Hopefully. Yes, open range breakout. Yeah, so I do basically, like you see here, we have the open range breakout. We have the high and the low. We have price breakout the bottom, and then I waited for a pullback to enter the trade, and then hopefully off the pullback it comes down. Now I was entering off of a few confluences. We had the range midline, we had the trend line, and then we had the level of resistance pretty close up here as like secondary defense, right? And you can see the secondary defense has held so far. Price came up and rejected off of this level, and you know, we appear to be back into profit right now. If price comes to this level right here, I'm going to take a partial profit and I'm going to set break even, and we're going to see if we can carry this thing down. Now, I'm probably only going to get a couple hundred on this if it comes down to that level, and hopefully it does. You can see my trend line is holding a little bit, rejecting off of this level a little bit, but we're back to break even. So we're kind of back and forth on this trading position. We've got buyers and we have sellers kind of pushing the price around, but I am hoping to, you know, get some sort of profit on this trading position. It doesn't have to be a big profit, but this would be 7 trades in a row called on stream. Okay, 7 in a row. Now that's not typical. And I'm also taking short profits in a lot of these cases. Some of them I've had some huge trades that go for 1 to 2 risk reward ratio, 1 to 3, even 1 to 4 risk reward ratio on stream. But I'll probably, I start taking profits sometimes at only 0.5. Sometimes I'd just take profit here. It just depends on what the market is giving me, but let's see if we can hit that 7. Did reject heavily off of this level, which is not a good sign. Someone told me that there is a higher time frame support level right there in chat. Gold took off, Mohammed, so I didn't see anything on gold. Gold slammed down, right? Volatility, well, volatility is something I'm looking at all the time. You know, a lot of the time I'm scalping. I don't want a ton of volatility in the scalping. Why? Because, you know, when I'm scalping, I like to range scalp. So let's say this is a trading range right here, and price can contain within the range. Well, if my stop loss is up here and my take profit is in the range, which is often how I'm trading, sure, the risk reward ratio isn't perfect, but if the price is contained to the range, I can kind of keep taking profits, you know, setting break evens and just having a really high win rate. So that's something that I'm looking for in my trading. Obviously, if that's something you want to do in your trading, that's fine. Just trade safe. Don't do anything too risky. Yeah, and you know, again, this stream is educational and entertainment only, not financial advice. Everybody stay safe out there with your trading. Shout out to 1,500 people in here. Love to see 1,500 people in here. You want to take a look at my settings? Absolutely, Shreyash, much love to you. Let's go ahead and click on my settings right here. These are the settings that I'm using. The main thing you want to have is just that 15-minute time period right there. Custom range, make sure that's 9:30 to 9:45. That's the New York Stock Exchange open, and have UTC -4. You also want to see UTC -4 in the time zone in the bottom right of your trading view as well, to kind of monitor with what I'm doing in my trades. Now, this trade is not going our way today so far. That's all right. Hopefully this doesn't kill our streak. I don't have a stop loss set yet, so I will be hanging into this trading position for a while. That's absolutely fine. Those are the settings. But you know, if we can't hold the top of the range here, this is the top of the range. If we can't hold that, I might be in trouble on this trading position, as it kind of continues to shoot up against me here, getting to around that $1,000 mark. Might have to blow my streak on this one, and might have to pull out. I'm gonna give it a little bit more breathing room here, because we are at a really strong level of resistance. We'll see. No, no smack. I haven't left. There's nothing set. I'm a trader. I'm not set. I'm not set. Maybe I lose it. Maybe I don't. But nothing's set. Nothing's set in stone. Whatever. I had 6 straight. If I lose it, I lose it. I show my wins. I show my losses. That's why you're here. No problem. I did win my trade in VIP this morning, so happy about that. And I won a Nasdaq trade earlier in this stream as well. So, hopefully we could flip bearish at some point. I'll have to take a loss maybe on this one, but I'm not willing to take a loss just yet. Stefano says you're not a trader if you move your SL. Stefano, I didn't even have a stop loss set on this. There was no stop loss. There still is no stop loss. If you don't like the way that I trade, you don't have to watch me trade. That's life. I had 6 wins in a row before this one. Called on stream. Maybe I get knocked out. That's just a part of life, guys. I'll look for another trade and I'll move on. Yeah, market's being a bit strange today. Just watching and hoping. Might have to pull this one out, I'm afraid. Much love to you, Live Free. Thanks so much. Yeah, guidelines have been difficult. Made for a really tough weekend and tough week in general. I spent all week with my brother, hanging out. I took him shopping, bought him a bunch of stuff. Had some fun, took him out for drinks, showed him the town a little bit. So it's been like an awesome time for my brother and I and my family for the one visit he does every year. So that was really nice. But sadly, I was dealing with kind of some of these YouTube problems during that, and that's okay. That's okay. Shout out to Palav Bam Pal. Thanks for coming. I don't mind if you come late. My brother lives in British Columbia, and I'm in the Toronto area, so very, very far, just the opposite side of the country. Yeah, KJ, I'm still holding on here, man. This is why I don't set my stop losses and take profits, and I just react to price action. So this still may not go my way. We've just, we've rejected so many times off of these levels and gone up. But I react to what the market is giving me. I put the box on the screen so people can see it. We're going to have to get a block on this guy. He's doing some sort of advertisement here. Let me hide you from the channel. Goodbye. Yeah, I got him. He's out of there. I think if I click the right guy. Oh no, did I click the wrong guy? No, I clicked the wrong guy. Okay, let me click the right guy here. Let's see if that works. Okay, there you go. He's out of here. Yeah, I got him blocked, and we've got a nice big red candle here. Hopefully we can carry this thing down. Come on, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on now. Now it's going to start reacting to the other side of my trend line, using it as support. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on now. Let's push down here and see if we can get this thing in the profit. Keep the streak alive. Omkar, the strategy's not looking good today. our range? Well, that's why we have the range, and we have the pullback, and we have the support, and we have the supply and demand. We have all those things, right? As long as we have a bunch of things, we're looking good. Mikkel, there are some people using it in London session. I think if you are going to range breakout, just make sure that you have other confluences. Make sure that there's other reasons for you to place the trade, right? When I'm placing a trade, it's not just the range breakout. You can see here, I had a pullback to a trend line and to the range midline. Those were a couple areas that I liked. And it looks like we're getting close to break even again. There was someone complaining, telling me I'm not a real trader in here, despite how well I've been doing. But, you know, that is what it is. I'll take a look at some of these other pairs soon, folks. Don't worry. We should be through this trade hopefully in the next few candles, hopefully in profit. If this trade doesn't go my way, I could always kind of break even this thing soon, and we can just roll into another position. But I do still feel like we could move down here. I believe we could. Though we do have you know, within this choppy action, you can see there's a lot of kind of different support levels here, which makes it, you know, kind of difficult. You know, which level is going to hold? Which level are we reacting to right here? But we definitely have a level right there. Level that I didn't really see earlier, to be honest. I wasn't really looking at that, but you could see got quite a few reactions to that level there and here. And here, so that is a level that we're going to need to see broken. Got to break through this level. That would be nice to see, and get a candle close beneath that level. That's ideally what we can get. Get the price to come below here and close. And then I think that we could carry this thing down, potentially to our profit. So just need some bears to come into the market right here, start pushing this thing down. So, hey, make sure that you have liked here. We've got about 1,450 people in here right now. When we like, I always hope that that makes the price go down. Obviously, it doesn't, but I'm sure someone's liking it right now, and the price looks like it's going down. Absolutely. Staying cool, staying calm. Claps for everybody in the chat. We are rejecting off of that level of support, which I just marked up, which does drive me bit crazy. Can we get a close beneath that level? That's kind of what we're waiting for right here, is to get a close beneath here. We have about 2 minutes to see if the candle gets a close beneath that level, and then we're looking good. TKMP is telling me to prepare my partial. He wants me to take this trade. He wants me to go to 19.4. I want to go to 19.4 as well. You know, what we're seeing right here is range, right? So if you analyze the market, most traders and analysts believe that the market ranges about 70% of the time. So if you could draw out your range, bottom of the range to the top of the range, you could see right here, and price respects this range, and you're scalping, then you can scalp within this range with your stop loss above the range, take profit within the range, and you could have a pretty high win rate. Now that's something that you can take towards maybe your trading plan or the ideas that you have in your trading, and I do the same. But we are still rejecting off of that level, and just kind of waiting for this one to come down, hopefully hit our take profit. Keep this streak alive, baby. Keep this streak alive. Thanks everybody for smashing the like button. I appreciate it. We got about 1,450 people in here concurrently and just having a good time. Now, we did get the close, the break here. I've been looking for the price to come down a little bit more for my partial, just kind of outside of the range. So, Vapul, ready yourself for the partial. Let's just pull this here to where I'm going to take my partial now. Just want a little bit more of a push to get a partial, and we'll get spin the wheel of Pat, obviously, if that's the case. We got about 20 seconds for this candle to close beneath the range right here. That That would be good for us, obviously, if we can get that close beneath the range. We got about 10 seconds to close beneath, sorry, my resistance. We got about 10 seconds. No, 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 no. Close beneath, please. Close beneath, please. Okay. Barely closed beneath. Not a great sign for us. Hopefully, though, we can use this now as support, or yeah, you know, for our purposes and come down. I'm not sure still. Obviously, tight risk reward ratio on this one right now. No stop loss and take profit are actually set on this trade. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, well, you know, you're not a trader if you shift your SLs guy. Yeah, you know, he's able to believe what he wants in trading. That's absolutely fine. Everyone has their own opinions in trading, but I do think that people who have like really strict opinions that say like real traders don't do X and real traders don't do Y, I think that that's a very limiting perspective on the markets and in life. And I think if you're limiting your perspective in any way, it's not going to help you as a trader. So don't look down on other traders. Don't look down on anybody, because you never know who's actually profitable and who's making moves in the market. So just be careful with what you think is good and what you think is bad, because, you know, I've seen some pretty crazy strategies over the years. I've done videos on them, obviously. You know, a lot of the videos that I removed were actually videos of me testing other people's strategies, but that's neither here nor there. We're getting happier. We're feeling a lot better about things today. We've got a lot of people in here. Oh, Prasath, I am not bald. I have wonderful, beautiful hair, Prasath. How about that? How about that? You like that, Prasath? You thought I was bald. You thought I didn't have any hair, but I got hair. Look at this. Handsome man. Handsome, handsome, handsome man. Please tell me that I'm a handsome man in the chat. Yeah, it's a super low fade. Brent, I'll be talking about gold soon. Oh, thank you for all the people. I just asked to be called handsome, and now I am being called handsome. It really works that easy sometimes. You want to see camera 2 for the hair? There you go. Camera 2 for the hair. Very nice. Still hanging around break even on this trade. Bit of an annoying trading position. Doesn't want to push down for me. Might as well pull this sucker over here. Make it a little easier to watch and a lot easier to clip. Just hanging out, staying patient. Yeah, I'm gonna be checking pairs very, very soon. Just waiting to get the take profit 1 partial on this one. Now I'm watching this trade live. So yeah, just waiting to see if I can get a partial on this one before I take a look at gold, before I take a look at Euro USD, US dollar, Swiss franc. Yeah, spreads have been annoying this morning, Rajveer. I appreciate you recognizing that as well. The spreads have been pissing me off this morning. Just about 100 and 150 in profit right now on this trade. Just kind of going back and forth around this area. Its trade seems to be a little bit stuck here. Hoping that I could flip bearish just a little bit, just to get kind of out of this trade with some sort of profit. I am Canadian, Lisa. What is your nationality? Beautiful Lisa S. Beautiful people in chat, especially Lisa S. Okay, come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get some, let's get people smashing the likes. Oh, shout out to Quebec. You know, I lived in Quebec when I was a young boy. I lived in Montreal on the West Island. I didn't speak any French. Smash that like button for me. Let's see if we can get a bit of a bearish candle now. Get something on this scalping position early here today. Start feeling pretty good about ourselves if we can get out of this trade. I want a little bit more, you know, keep rejecting. Okay, take the partial. Let's take the partial right now. We have taken the partial, so we are now at break even on this trading position, and we did, what did we do? I won that trading position, and he thought I would never win it, but look, we took it down, and now we're looking for more. Okay, so that's TP1. We're now break even. All right, TP1 hit. We're at it again. We are at it again. So that, let's go into our W and L's here. That is now 19 wins and 4 losses. I think that's about an 83% win rate. That's the trades that I've called out on stream. Now, this wasn't a perfect trade, far from it. Our take profit 2, we're gonna put at about this level here. At these wicks, there's been a lot of reactions there. So that hit, and now we're looking for our TP2. And we do have a break even set as well. All right, so we're looking good. All right, we are back to winning on stream, and it wasn't the best trade. Obviously, we went quite a bit into drawdown, but we hung around and we made it happen. All right, very, very nice. I have some more pairs that I'm looking at. I'm looking at Australian dollar on a long. So that's something we're going to do. But let's first go into the Wheel of Pat and give this thing a spin. We've already got 7 winners today, which is a great way to start the week. And I guess we are now up to 10 winners on today. Yes, W's in the chat. Let's give one to Con Tickle. Let's go Alan Knox. And let's go Mitko. Oh, crap. I messed up all those. Let me try that again. Sorry, you guys didn't win yet. Let's go with Trade for Family. I like you. Let's go with Sikander. And let's go with Monkey Economics Explained KE. You are our winners today. All right. If you want to claim your prize, just make sure that you are following me on Instagram. You have to follow me here. Send me a DM with your YouTube name, your handle, prove that it's actually you. All prizes will be awarded after the stream. If you would like to, please follow me on Twitter as well. I'm doing a lot of updates on Twitter, and I want to do more updates on Twitter. We are approaching my break even, so we should probably get back to that trade and take a look what's happening. No, we're not closing my break. No, we're not. We're actually at a good spot on this trade, as we're looking for a potential take profit too. But we are set at break even. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, we're good. All right, so I'm looking at the next couple of pairs that I was looking at. Was AU and GU. Obviously, I'm going to monitor this trade as well, because we still have a take profit 2 open, or I still have a take profit 2 open. My results are not typical. This is not financial advice. I'm simply trading. This is education and entertainment only. I hope that you're enjoying the stream. Got about 7,500 views on this stream today, which is pretty awesome. 1,300 concurrent. And, you know, I may be doing more streams, but let me go ahead and take a look at some other trades here. Got a pretty strong pullback, but this candle's huge, so I'm not ready to enter on this candle just yet. You can see it's just huge pullback. So I'm not ready to enter on this candle just yet. But Australian dollar, US dollar, I'm also looking at this one. Very similar setup here. You can see very similar. But this one, we could probably pull to the bottom at least, you know, so we could get a retest entry on the bottom of the range, right? So if I'm going to enter a trade here, I'd probably be looking for something like this to get started, something like along those lines. But let's see what kind of price reaction I get here. And yeah, that we just continue to trade and continue to grind away and try and grow this trading account. I told people that I was going to look at Euro US dollar. I remember I told people I was going to look at this. Similar here. Got a huge pullback here. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I would want to be selling this, right? But now we have a huge move down already. So now price is a bit exhausted. So I don't really have anything on EU right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at gold. Gold had that crazy breakout right there out the bottom. Maybe using this support level as resistance now. I don't have a setup here. Maybe you're like, you want to trade like a bear flag and you want the price to break out. Let's take a look and see what that would look like. All right, something like this. Something like this. That could be something people are looking at right now, right? Price breakout, trade it back down. That's a possibility, but that's not really a trade that I've taken on stream very much, okay? So, you know, be careful with your trading and be patient. Take your time, all right? EG, let's go ahead and take a look at EG right here. This one's been going pretty well. I kind of want to hang out with this one a little bit. Well, let's see. Let's see. What do we want to do with EG? Ooh, let's pull you down a little bit more here. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's get that TP2. I pulled that TP2 down. And I am out of the trade. Okay, I pulled out of the trade. I didn't get that TP down fast enough. I got out of the trade though. All right. TP2. I took the profits. I took the profits. All right, so we TP1 and we TP2'd. Ended up being a nice win. I know there was someone telling me that I'm not a real trader because I moved my stop loss, but I never even had a stop loss. Yeah, really nice. So 2. All right, great, awesome. Yeah, your CAD looks really good, Digitex. I was talking about your CAD as well, but the spread on your CAD's bad right now. Yeah, getting quite the pullback here to a level of demand at the middle of our range. Yeah, could be a nice pullback to catch. Might also be at our EMA, right? If we get the pullback to this, something like that. You know, I get the pullback to the middle of the range. That's also within a level of demand. Fill the fair value gap. It's potential here. I'll be watching that. But I did just hit take profit 2 on my EG. Holy crap, it's a good thing I exited when I did. It just wicked it. Trading with it, really trading within that range today. All right, great. Let's open the wheel and let's see if we can get some more winners today. We're already at, I think, 10 winners today. Woo, yeah, it's a 200 EMA. So 200 EMA. All right, it was about time we got a 0. No winners, no winners. Sorry, folks. No winners this time. Maybe next time. We've already got 10 winners anyways. And if you are one of those 10 winners, make sure that you come give me a follow on Instagram right here. And if you do give me a follow on Instagram, this is where you're going to want to DM me to claim your prize if you haven't already. Okay, there you go. Let's go ahead and get back to the charts. We are about an hour and 20 minutes into the stream today. pulled our win rate up even further. Now we're 19-4 on stream. The deleted videos were not saved. I deleted them completely. I will be doing completely new videos, and in those videos I will be talking very little about money. I think I'm going to show my results less. I think that YouTube probably doesn't like me showing my results. You know, I was verifying results on third-party websites, and I was one of the only YouTubers doing that. But I think in doing that, you know, maybe they think that there was some exaggeration, and you know, there's no real court for me to go to here and be like, those are real results. Here's the trading statement. Here's the verified third-party website. It just doesn't exist, right? So there's just not much I can do. So I just decided to delete them all. And that's that. There is no investment plan. There is no investment plan. There has never been an investment plan. Do not get scammed, people. Stop being idiots. I don't want to be mean here, but stop being idiots. There is no investment plan. There has never been an investment plan. I am getting emails and messages every day of people getting scammed by this stupid thing. Only go to links in the video description. Those are the only links. I'm really telling you here. I am really telling you, okay? Don't go on Telegram and search for my channel. Do not do it. Only go to links to the channel from my website, from my link tree, from the links in my bios. Only do that. Please only do that. If you go to Telegram and then there's someone named Trade with Pat and he messages you, it's not me. I'm not going to message you, right? Look, there's 1,200 people in here, and I love you all, but do you think I'm going to message every single one of you and be like, hey, join my investment? No, there is no investment. There is no investment. If you like my services, I have a VIP trading room where I educate you, okay? That's what I have. If you go on to Telegram right now, you can see I have a free room. The link to that is in the description. I have my FX room right here. Want to trade in the FX room? I believe we TP2'd on this one as well. I don't know why it's not showing that. My analyst should probably update that. And if you want to join VIP, just come here. Come to the TWP VIP bot. The link to this is in the video description. You could click start, and it's going to show you the different plans. And you don't have to join this either. Everything, you know, I have the free room. I'm doing the trades on here for free. I'm educating you for free. So don't feel like you have to buy anything. And just, Prince, of course I remember you, Prince. Much love to you. I'm just going to... Yes, yeah, Bentakush, exactly. There are a lot of people. Shout out to all of the patties. What was I looking at? I was looking at your CAD. This one had a bad spread, so I didn't like it. Gold, you can see right here. Trading within this a bit of a bear flag right there. I'm not going to take that though. US 100. Look at, hey, good day for Nasdaq. I got to take profit on this one. That was an awesome trade. I am looking at Australian dollar, US dollar. We are getting a positive reaction on this one now, okay? So I'm going to want to get into this trade probably about here on that last wick. Seems like a decent entry. How do you guys feel about something like this, right? So that way we're still trading within our range, and we could hit a first take profit inside of the range. Let's see if Australian dollar pulls back. This is the next trade that I'm interested in doing. Oh, sorry, everybody. That's one way to get the chat speed up. Oh, God, I need someone to moderate the chat, and then I need someone... Oh God, the keyboard's a Steel Series keyboard, and then the mouse is a Razer mouse. Oh, I cracked myself up. I need someone to like change the camera for me. Oh gosh. Shout out to Prince. We haven't had to actually need a moderator yet, Prince. We've done pretty well. I think people chat pretty nicely. Even when people spam, it's never too bad. The Nasdaq trade, yeah. I am looking to get into this one though, here on Australian dollar. I'm not sure if I will. Big push up, nice pullback, nice entry. This is what I'm thinking here. Let's go into my Nasdaq trade. You could see here, trading above the 200 EMA. I was looking for buys this morning. Okay, I had a level of support right here. Felt like this is a pretty good level. See, level used as resistance right here, used as support right here. Started to get some positive momentum, then waited for a push up and the inevitable pullback. I had to break. You see I had a little breakout and then I entered on that break right there. So kind of a simple trade. You don't see me do that on stream very much. I usually want more confluences, but pre-stream I'm kind of warming up. So before the stream I'm always taking like one Nasdaq trade to warm up, make sure that I'm kind of feeling the markets. You know, if I win it, that's fine. If I lose it, you know, that sucks. But let's go ahead and take a look at NZD. Getting a pullback here on NZD as well. So here's my trend line. Let's extend that thing out. Still holding on to that trend line right there, isn't it? We would need a pullback here. I think this is the area, the 15-minute supply. Thinking about using that now as a demand level. Yes, as a demand level. We also do have a demand level right here. See that? 5-minute demand. So this is a decent entry at our midline. Probably maybe a little bit above our midline here on NZD. That looks pretty good. EG we won. We already rolled out of this thing, so we can pull that down. AUD USD. This is one I was interested in. Got a good reaction here. Gonna need a little bit more of a pullback. I hope I didn't miss this one. I hope I did not miss this one because it's reacting quite well already. Let's look at NZD USD. Yeah, AUD. I'm looking at AUD right here. Well, Wally, we're scalping, so you know. I'm scalping, so it's like if you don't like the levels, you know. I only need a few pips to get into profit. Sometime before the stream, I'll usually warm up with one trade. Last week, all 3 times those trades ended up break even. I didn't win anything off them. Today I did hit a trade. If you're looking for the broker that I use a broker called Fintura. I've pulled a lot of withdrawals out of this broker this year of some large amounts. I've withdrawn few $100,000 out of this broker, but my results aren't typical. Just because I've been able to withdraw a lot from this broker doesn't mean that you will be able to withdraw a lot from this broker. Yep, 1 to 500. So this is where I'm currently trading on the MetaTrader broker. You can see in the bottom left hand corner of your screen where it says profit. That is directly from the MetaTrader broker platform. Oh, well, that's good news, Brent. You know, obviously I'm against war, so. Oh, awesome day for you. Top trending. Happy that you won 3 of your trades this morning. AJ? Look, AJ's come back a couple of times to that level that I marked. Those are decent entries off that level. The midline, range midlines really exploded on this pair today. Very nice. You want me to take a look at gold? Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a trade on gold. I do set up limits. I don't have any limits set up right now. Usually you'll be able to see in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen if I have any limits set up. Hey, Prinz, man. Trading is tough. You know, trading is tough. It takes a long time. Forex Fury is doing great. Look at all the accounts on the website. What do you mean loss? Look at the accounts. Forex Fury is doing awesome. Yeah, brokers in the video description. Waiting for a pullback here on NU. Waiting for a pullback on AUD USD as well. So got a couple of entries that are pretty close here. Like, what are we looking at? We're looking at only 4 or 5 pips on that pullback to get into a trade. That's very, very doable. And I will be setting up a limit on this one soon. And NZD USD, same thing here. Probably will only trade one of these. Oh, am I blurry? Come on now. Come back. Come back. Let's see. Let me just see if I switch cameras, if that helps. Hello, 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 hello. What's up? Yay! It worked. They love me. They love me again. All right, we're waiting for a couple pullbacks here. I'm gonna get myself into another trade. Patrick, yeah, I did actually a ton of videos where I shared my settings, but now those videos are gone. No, I don't believe that anybody that puts the time in can be profitable, right? I don't think that anybody who plays basketball can make the NBA. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a mansion tour. I may even do a mansion tour soon, with it kind of like half finished. Or maybe in like August when we get the pool and some of the landscaping, I'll do something. Prinz, like, my results in trading are not typical. It took me 16 years to get here. I have advanced knowledge of automated trading systems. You know, I can't say that you're going to be profitable. I can't say that anybody's going to be profitable trading. I do my best to help people to see how I trade and to pick up some of my knowledge, and they can take that to their trading plan. I'm just going to get some water. I have to get some water. I'm thirsty. Be right back. Oh. Back in business. I can't tell you what to do, Prasath. This is not investment advice. When I place a trade on my accounts, I'm generally risking 1 to 2%. You could see AUD USD is starting to pull back here, and I'm looking to get into a trade at this wick. That is a potential opportunity for me. And NZU, very similar here. So, but AUD USD is the one that I'm paying attention to right now. Got a pretty good spread on this, just 4 points. So I should be able to get into this one if it pulls back. How much further do we have to go? Only 3 pips to get into this trade right now. Yeah, so let's set the limit. And see if, geez, it would be, if I get this one, it'll be 8 wins in a row called live on stream. Now, those results, again, are not typical results, and risk-reward ratios, all of these things play a role. There's a couple of those trades where I could have lost, and I hung in them and won. That's just a part of trading. Waiting for a pullback here today. So I'm basically just going through all of the pairs and looking at the price action every day, and that's how I decide. And it's a lot in the field. No, I don't know, Mancini. I've never tried that, never heard of it. I will be, yeah, there's a little bit of head and shoulders here, but that's okay. If you look, there's just a ton of patterns. Yep, not advice. This is just, you're just watching me trade. What is for lunch today? Damn it, I don't know if I took my thing out of the... Let me check. I can check my lunch. Yeah, I didn't take my lunch out of the freezer. I use some ICT concepts in my strategy, in my trading plan. These are just things that I look at. Like, you can see right here, we have a fair value gap right there, right? So if price comes down to tag me into this trade, I could see price pull up to that fair value gap to fill that area. Hopefully this candle doesn't fill that area completely. If it does, then there's less value in that area. But if it doesn't, the likelihood of us coming up to fill that area soon is higher, which would help the probability of my scalping position. Yeah, Jose, I don't know. A lot of other people are doing a lot of shady things on YouTube. You know, I think maybe I talked about money too much. I'm not sure what the hell happened, but I'm not going to be talking about money anymore in my videos. I'm just going to show pips. I'm going to show my trades, and I'm going to show less of the verified results, right? I think it's crazy that I was being as transparent as I was, but I think maybe it's like they don't want to see that transparency. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to play it safe because all I care about is you. I'm not lazy. I'm always looking. I'm from Canada. Where are you from, Awaz? Good to hear from you. Thanks for being here today. Much love. Yeah, look. I show my live trades and stuff. I'm 6 feet tall. I show my live trades, but I'd love to show the results as well, but I'm not sure if YouTube wants me to show money or results, so I'm going to be a bit cautious with that. You know, I used to have all my tracked results in here, okay, and I was showing it, but like, you know, I don't know if they're going to think that that's embellishment or something, so I'm just not going to show that anymore. That's fine, but you know, you could watch me trade and you could see. All I care about is you. Yeah, absolutely. I don't even need to do this. I don't need to do this. I don't need to work at all. I like my community. I'm in the Toronto area. I appreciate you too, John. Much love. Well, the mansion I think is fine. You know, I am building a mansion. I do have a Porsche. I think I could talk about those things. I just think I've got to limit how much I'm talking about, you know, how much money I'm making and stuff in the markets. Because, you know, I've been trading for 16 years and I know what I'm doing and I've done quite well. Shout out to my Irish lads. Was that Irish? I think I hit that. Yeah, I drive a Taycan, a Porsche Taycan. Red John, yes, I deleted the old videos. You could see here I was getting some channel violations. YouTube just started to crack down on my content. I think, you know, we don't know for sure why, but, you know, embellishment or you know, just I don't know, honestly. I think I was talking about money too much. I think in some of the videos maybe I was saying like you when I should just be talking about me, right? You can't promise anything, and you know, obviously I must have made some mistakes. Really what I was doing is I was just kind of following what other creators in the market were doing, right? Like I was looking at the people that had 500,000 subscribers when I first started, and I was like, this is what they're doing. Okay, so that's what's allowed. But they've cracked down on me this week. I decided to delete all my videos and start fresh. We're gonna have nothing but we're just gonna have better content now that's like doesn't talk about money as much, just goes through my concepts. Yeah. What else do we got here? Nothing happening there. Nothing happening there. Any other pairs you're looking at right now? Yeah, but all the people are here, Mark. So, you know, YouTube's been really good to me for 4 years. This is the first little hiccup, and sure, it's a big problem with me losing all the videos, but I've met so many incredible people here, right? So many of the Patties are here, so. Oh, shout out to Jonathan in BC. My brother lives in BC as well. He just went back on the weekend. Yeah, Ice Dog, I know it's crazy that I deleted the videos. It sucks. But I just want to keep the channel alive so that I can keep streaming. Gold, yeah, I can take a look at gold. Oh, shout out to Eska in Germany. Let's take a look at gold. Gold is starting to push up. I don't know. I don't have a trade here. My trade was out the top, right? My trade was here, right? I had a support level here. I wanted a break here and a retrace here, and I was going to buy. So I haven't had that, so I don't have anything on gold. I do have a limit order set up here on AUD USD. Just kind of been waiting for this one to fire me into a trading position. Feel like this wick right there is a decent entry, so that's where I'm trying to get into the trade. It's not far off either, too. We're only like 5 pips from an entry. Just don't seem to be getting it. But I want to take another trade and see. I think right now I'm at 7 in a row, so I'm looking to go for 8 wins in a row called out on stream. Obviously those results are not typical. This is education and entertainment only. 8 wins is next, right? 8 wins is the next goal. All right. I think I was 12-4, you know, modest win rate. Now I'm 19-4. So what a hell of a run we've had in the last 3 weeks, live on stream. Let's get some likes in here, please. Let's get some more people in here. We're down to about 1,000 people. Come on, get in here. Watch me trade. Watch me trade. Smash that like button for me. Shout out to Northwell. Shout out to you, Grant. Much love. Always appreciate you. Oh, Stephen Webb is on UJ right now. So let's go take a look at UJ for Stephen Webb. I'm not sure where you got into that trade, but nice entry. All right, and we have our GJ here as well. Could potentially get an entry on this one. Let's see what I would do. Maybe we enter on the gap fill, huh? We have a little bit of a... So we have demand at the bottom. We have a little bit of a fair value gap right here. So that could be an entry. And you know what? By the time it comes to this, our EMA might also be at that level. So look, we got a couple of confluences there. We've got the breakout at the top. Respected the bottom of the range as well. That would have been a nice bottom of the range entry. Imagine that. Woo-wee. Then they would have known I was legit. Oh, you got a nice personality too. I love you. If you're interested in my further education in trades, the link to that is in the video description to my trading room. Alrighty, what is going on? Obviously. Obviously. What are we looking at now? Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing right now? Whoa, that's a nice day for Bitcoin. I love it when Bitcoin goes up. Bitcoin is my favorite asset in the world. Yes, my favorite asset in the world is Bitcoin. Beautiful. Happy to see Bitcoin going up today. I do some crypto. I don't trade very much crypto. I do a lot of long-term Bitcoin trades. Oh. I've been doing 9:30 to 11:30. I've been streaming every day, something like that, or sometimes 9:30 to 12. Can you do being oil up video on 300k subs? I'm not sure what that means, big dog. I was looking at GJ for a potential trade. The spread wasn't really good, but that was a potential trade I was looking at. Pull that up. AUD USD I think is my number one, and AUD USD is coming close. Might get ticked into this one here at the bottom of the range. If we could trade within the range, that would be nice. I am catching a bit of a bigger candle here, but this price could be exhausted soon. All right, I am into another trade. Let's go for 8 straight, baby. Great, into the trade, and we are looking to get a reaction right here already. Hey now. Hey now, hey now, hey now. At about minus 100 here, just dealing with a little bit of spread. Let's see if we can get a reaction like we got off of this wick right here. If we could get a reaction off of that wick right there, we're doing pretty good. I'm trading 20 lots on this limit order that is now opened. I am buying. I'm looking for price to push up. Obviously, this is not financial advice, so you do not have to and should not copy any of my trades live on stream. Okay, much love. Let's see if I can get a win here. Enjoy, entertain, be educated. And let's see if we can get a nice positive reaction here on Australian dollar, US dollar. I'm hoping for a sniper entry because the last trade really went against me a lot, and then it came up and then I won. But I'd like for a sniper entry here just to stay above and go up is what I'm hoping for on this trading position. Why should you hold Bitcoin? Are you a long holder in Bitcoin? Like, is it a swing trade? Is it a trade? Or what is it? What is it that you're doing with Bitcoin? Let me know, Shake, and then I can answer your question. A sniper entry is just an entry, you know, where I have that red circle where price taps that level and then pushes up immediately. That's what I'm always hoping for when I place a trade, is that I get that immediate reaction to my level, because then it tells me that I have a good level, a level that's so good that price can't even get pushed into drawdown. Now, today hasn't been the day for that, but we've had many days. Shake, I already talked to you about Bitcoin, and then I asked you a question. So if you're not going to answer the question, then stop spamming. I already answered it. I said, what is your plan with Bitcoin? Are you long hold? Is it a swing trade? I'm long hold on Bitcoin. I will hold Bitcoin till I die. The reason I'm bullish on Bitcoin forever and will remain bullish on Bitcoin forever is because governments print money. That money gets weaker, and things with limited supply like assets, gold, Bitcoin go up. And I believe that governments are only going to keep spending money. Shout out to Murray Rothbard and Thomas Sowell, a couple economists that I've followed throughout my life, books that I've read that have helped me come to these conclusions about Bitcoin and its long-term viability. What kind of meme? Like you mean, or like a GIF or something? Yeah, I'm not taking this. I'm already in AU. I'm not taking 2 at a time here. I'm focused on this trade right now. Hoping to get a positive reaction. Don't want to go and draw down here. I want to get that sniper entry. We're still inside my red circle. Still respecting that red circle. I hate it when we get outside of that red circle. So let's push up now, please. And yeah, there we go. We're into our next candle. Hopefully this candle goes green right away. We have a fair value gap to fill. Still have this fair value gap up here that isn't completely filled. So we can mark that up. That's an area that we can be looking for. Hopefully price can push up to that level. Not sure where I'll take profit on this one, but could be really anywhere. Could be short. Could be long. Haven't decided. I will adjust as we go. Not getting much of a reaction yet, but hoping to see a positive green candle out of this level. Don't want to see price break below this level. Look, we've got good level of demand here, good level of support right here. We have the confluences on this trade. Just need something to hold. Let me take a look at this chart in my MetaTrader as well. I'm always monitoring multiple monitors while I trade. So hopefully we get a nice big bullish candle here and we continue up and go for, I think this would be our, or my 8th win on stream. In a row. In a row, yes, in a row. That is awesome, awesome stuff. There we go. Let's pull this sucker up, make it nice and big. Make it easier for my editor to clip when I inevitably hit the take profit. Prince, you're out of here? All right, brother. Have a good one. I'll be here for another hour or so, something like that. So I'll be trading. Feel free to come and join me on stream whenever you want. Watch me win, watch me lose. Hopefully just watch me win. Smash the like button, everybody. I'm gonna be in here. I'm staying in here. I'm not going anywhere. So give me a smash on that like button. Let's see if I can go for my 8th win in a row with my callouts on stream. Really, really, you know, there's obviously some luck involved there to get a win rate that strong, and obviously some risk reward ratio stuff that I'm playing with as well. Getting out early. Taking my profits soon, going break even, all of the things that I show on stream all the time. Getting a little bit of green candle here. Hopefully we can push through. A little bit of resistance on the on this level now, right? Hopefully we can break through that. Looking pretty good right now as we close this candle bullish and we push to the next candle. Okay, that's a pretty good sign. That is a pretty good sign there on this trade. How's everybody doing on chat while we watch this trade? What do I think about Germany at the moment? Well, I know that you guys, you know, have some immigration issues. We've got some immigration issues here in Canada as well, but I'm bullish on Germany because German strong, smart people, really smart, practical people, the Germans. I think the part of me that is German is probably the most practical part of me. Let me move this over a little bit there. Yeah, a little bit. All right, let's get that light behind my head there. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a nice looking candle, huh? That's a nice looking candle for us. That candle closes in about 45 seconds. Let's get as much into this candle as we can before we get that close. Starting to fill a little bit of a gap here. sitting at about 160, 180. Probably looking at the top of the range, right? So again, I'm scalping within the range, my range high and my range low. Let me just show you my range high here, my range low right there. Okay, so if we're scalping within this range right here, you know, price hold to the bottom, price maybe hold to the top. So maybe I'll get my first take profit level somewhere around there. Obviously, I think it's too early to be talking about profit levels, but let's smash that like button and push this trade up. Push it up, push it up, push it up, push it up, push it up. Candle closed, very green, very nice. Had 2 red candles, now it's time for 2 green candles, eh? That's what I want to see. That's what you want to see. That's why you're in here today with me. Thanks so much for all those likes. We've had over 10,000 views on this stream today, which is awesome. Got about 1,000 people in here right now, and I love you so much. I'm hanging out. I'm chilling. I do work out, Javier. My workout plan was created by ChatGPT. How about that? My roots are from Rodolfsel am Bodensee in Germany, which is a rural part of Germany. No, one of my parents is Irish, English. My other parent is German. But I feel like I got a lot of those German traits. I learned trading a long time ago. Okay, let's push, baby. And how did I learn? A lot of trial and error. It wasn't the way it was now when you get all these videos. It's so nice. There's so many people on YouTube. You know, maybe I'm someone you like to follow. Maybe there's someone else that you like to follow. But the options are there's a lot of people that you can watch and a lot of free information. I'm sorry to hear that, Mark. Where is your back pain? Maybe I could give you a couple of stretches. What I do is this one. This is one of my favorite stretches. One of my favorite stretches for my back. So you put your hands like this on your knees, okay, and then you put your feet together. You can't see my feet. Put your feet together, and then pull, and that opens up the upper back. So that's an upper back one. Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, what the hell happened to my trade? I'm just trying to teach someone how to do a stretch. Hopefully we can stay within our range here, right? Price maintain within our range. This is not health advice, Jerome. This is not health advice. Yeah, I'm not a doctor. This is not health advice. This is not financial advice. Man, that's the best comment of the damn day, Joseph. Joseph Jerome, if you're not in the VIP room, please make sure to DM me on Instagram. That absolutely is hilarious. Ayan Zaib, I think you told me I was going to lose the last position that I won. Please don't bring negativity to the chat, okay? If you want to hang out here, it's okay to hang out here. But let's not bring negativity. Keep your losses to yourself. We're trying to stay positive in here. It's a positive only zone. Money GIF? Alright, there you go. Come on, let's go. Go for me, go for me, go for me. Yeah, but you also told me, according to your analysis, that I was going to lose the last trade, and I won it. Come on, now let's push up. I think there's always going to be a market. I don't have this sort of nihilistic take that you have. I think that there's always going to be a stock market. There's always going to be trading. As long as we live in a capitalism society, then there's going to be trading. People need to trade goods. Those goods need prices. Every country needs currencies. Every country needs stocks. So very normal. All right, let's reject off of this level, right? If we can trade within the range, we are okay. If we respect the bottom of the range and we respect the top of the range, we are okay. What do I mean by that? I mean, if price can stay contained within the range, then we are going to win our trade. And we do know that price does range more than it trends. So let's pop bullish here. Let's get this rolling. Let's get some little claps in here, some like button smashes, as we're having a good day. I won a trade in VIP this morning. I won a trade on Nasdaq that finished on stream, started off stream, and then I won a scalp that I called out on stream, or you watched me take on stream. So personally, I'm 3 wins in right now. Looking for my 4th win, hoping to get just a big green candle to the top of my range where I can exit this trade for take profit 1 and pull this winning streak even further. It's now 2 hours into the stream. We're still at over 1,000 people in here. Thanks so much, everyone who's come in to support me today. It was a really, really tough weekend with all of the challenges and the just removing all my videos off of YouTube. But we're in business, and we're always going to be in business, and I'll never leave you. That's for damn sure. I think I'll probably make a backup channel as well. Maybe trade with Patty or something, just to show some of my trades throughout the week on something simple. Yeah, shout out to the Patties. Love you, Marshall. Oh, Ian, don't worry. Don't worry. I wasn't taking it personally. I'm just giving you a hard time. I love you too, buddy. Yeah, I'm doing good, Dreams. How was your weekend? Spent a lot of time with my brother. Took him shopping. Bought him some clothes. Took him out drinking. Took my family out to dinner. Had a nice meal. Really blessed to be able to have the finances to take all these people out. Really take care of my family. Just finance some of that stuff. It makes me feel incredible to be able to do that. Yeah, happy Father's Day to everyone in the chat as well. Yesterday was Father's Day, obviously. I was tired as hell. I was worn out. I just took a couple of naps, saw some more family. It was a really nice day. Hope that you guys are just having really good days as well. Hope that you're winning your trades today. My full name's Patrick Ryan, as you can see that on my Instagram account as well. It took me many years to be consistently profitable, and there's no guarantee that you will ever be profitable. Now, I don't like to tell people to give up, obviously. I love trading. Trading's given me everything in my life. Without trading, I would be... I don't know. I'm sure I'd be successful at something. I'd like to think I'd be successful at something, but it doesn't mean it's for everyone. Trading is not for everyone. Trading is for kind of tough-minded people that can stay in it, that don't react too emotionally. No, why do you do it? No, I'm kidding. Why is my chin at 40? Oh yeah, where did you go, Dreams? Yes, I think I'm a bit too old for my rap career, guys. Yeah, Ice Dog, yeah. I bought him some shirts, a couple of sweaters and stuff that he could take back home. Look, we're still trading within our range, but really hoping to... Can I trade to the top of this range right here? If I could trade to the top of the range, I could get out with a take profit here. I know, I can't believe how many incredible Germans I have in here. I love my Germans. A lot. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, though, Monkeynomics, I would not remove the ads because I would assume that if I keep the ads in the video, then YouTube is probably more likely to promote that video to other people. So I always want to do that. Rap with Pat. Yeah, I like Patty's Pips. That's pretty good. But I do still want Trade with Pat in the name because, you know, that's my brand. Yeah, got some awesome Arabic fans, having an awesome Arabic channel. I'm not sure why I'm in drawdown on this trade all of a sudden. You know, I'm going for 8 straight here. Now I'm in drawdown. I'm gonna try and stay to the end of this trade, for sure. You know, hopefully trade until noon. Today's just been such a great day. So many people coming to support me after they found out, you know, what was happening to my channel and kind of the issues I was facing. And so it's just been such a great day to kind of get back here and chat and hang out with you guys. It's just, you know, it makes me so happy. And like I was talking about before, I don't need to do this. I don't need this to finance my lifestyle. I've been trading for 16 years. I've been on YouTube for 4. I could have retired before YouTube, okay? Like, remember when I started the YouTube channel, I had a Porsche in 3 months. So that's not because of YouTube, all right? I already had my house paid off. You know, I'm set. But I like you guys. I like the community. I like doing this. This is fun for me. I think that I have something to offer. I've been trading so long. I think I have a lot to offer. And, you know, I'm only 40. You know, I turned 40 in about a month or 2 months. End of July, I turned 40. Probably go to Europe. Maybe I'll take some of you guys to Europe with me. Yeah, I don't think that's the one, Omkar. Appreciate that a lot. I appreciate that I look young, yeah. The trend line. Yeah, that's a pretty good trend line right there. We're gonna have to break through that thing. Good eye. Hopefully we can break through that thing, go out the other side. But I'm just kind of hoping that we hold the range here. You know, we have our range here. If we could hold the range, trade within the range, we can come back up. You know, this thing's far, far, far from over. And our candles aren't very big right now anyways. There's not a ton of volatility. So I think we could inch our way back up here. I got to start thinking about getting some lunch. Stephen Webb lives in Europe. Yeah, I'll come and visit you, Stephen. I had to throw out some of my Nike joggers. I got some New Balance ones that I bought. Right there. The Nike ones, I wear my joggers so much, you know, as a trader. I just always wearing my joggers, so I just put holes in the damn things just from sitting in this computer chair. And speaking of computer chairs, this is the best computer chair in the world. That's the Herman Miller. Just an awesome, awesome computer chair. Oh, this camera angle is a bit better here without the microphone completely in your face, isn't it? This looks better. Yeah, I would consider going to Switzerland. I'd like to go to Switzerland. I'd like to go to Monaco. I want to go to Portugal. I want to go to Spain. There's a lot of places in Europe that I want to visit. A lot of places. Oh, I'd love to go to Lisbon. That would be awesome. I'll stream from your house. But if I do go to Europe, I'll probably bring a camera or something so I could try. If I got the good enough internet, I'll live stream from there. for a couple of days or something. Why not? Oof, Amsterdam. I'd love to be in Amsterdam. That's my boy Patrick Dozberg. He's all about that dough. Patrick Dozberg. My new channel's name, Patrick Dozberg, because I'm all about that Dozberg. I just stole my new channel name from his real name. I use Spotify. No, I don't rap on Spotify. Yeah, pretty much everywhere you go is expensive if you're going on vacation. Now, can we break through our trend line here? We gotta get a break through this trend line. I'm happy to see some positive momentum here. Let's see what we can get. Let's get a break through that trend line here. Come on, let's start feeling good. All right, let's get some likes in here. All right, let's get some clapping going on right here so we can start feeling good about this trading position. Very, very nice. Thank you for all your likes. Let us not respect this trend line. What should I eat today? I want to have something good. I want to have like a burger or something for lunch. But as rich as I am, I will only have bad food if it's a coupon. So I have to check, see if I have any good coupons. And if there's no good coupons, I have $4 for a mama burger. That's possible, huh? A little possibility. Pull that back. There you go. That's just around the corner from my house. Maybe I will do that. Look at this trend line break. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Break my trend line and go. Break the trend line and go. Come on now. Let's go. What do we got? We got 3 minutes on this candle. You can't reject me, baby. You can't reject me. No, don't reject me. Don't reject me. I was only kidding. Oh, I appreciate you too, Arctic Dan. I love you. I love you guys so much. I love doing these streams with you. I love hanging out. It's so funny. It was like, you know, I started doing these live streams, and then I'm like, I was feeling so good. I'm like, oh my God, we're getting so many subscribers, and all my videos are doing really well. And then it was just like, womp womp. But that's life, man. I'm resilient. Like, you're not gonna stop me. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep pushing. You know, I'm gonna respect the rules, whatever. You know, if they tell me I'm doing something wrong, it would be nice if they told me a little bit more clearly what I was doing wrong, like specific examples from my videos. But I don't care. I'm just gonna go very educational from now on. This is not financial advice, you know, that sort of thing. Definitely getting a burger for lunch. If I win this trade, oh, I'm getting burgers again. It's funny that like I have a trade open for about 500, and then I'm gonna go buy a burger on sale for $4. That's just me, man. I'm a cheapskate, man. That is just me. Okay, look at this. Hey, look at this. Who expected this? I did. Let's get ready for a potential partial. Let's get ready for a potential partial. So I think we're going to be looking for the range break here. Oops. Let me try and draw that again. Okay. This is going to be my TP1 right here. Okay. So if price gets to the top of the range and breaks through the top of the range, we are TP1, and that's going to put me at 8 straight wins called on stream. Straight wins that I've taken. Now, these are not, I don't know. These are not normal results. I've been trading for a long time. And also I'm doing some risk reward ratio stuff to give myself a higher win rate. Win rate isn't everything, obviously. But look, I'm a good trader, okay? That's why you've been following me so long. That's why I've been doing this for so long. 16 years I've been doing this. It's why my back sucks, though. I have to warn you, if you sit in a chair all day like this, it really ruins your back. It really sucks. Come on, baby, come on. What are we doing? We're going to close above this trend line. That's for damn sure. That trend line is not going to respect it. Try as much as you want. There's no sellers that are going to respect that trend line. So we are looking pretty good on this trading position right here. Really, really nice. All right, into this next candle. Maybe the next candle is going to do it for us. Get us to that take profit one. Get us to 20 wins and 4 losses since I started streaming. And that's with trades that I've taken on stream. Only trades I've taken on stream. That is none of the trades that I've taken before stream or after stream, okay? That's only trades that I've taken on stream. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. You're right there. Let's get to the top of my range, please. Come on now. Give me a break. I'm talking about TP1. I want TP1. Let me get that like off of there. Maybe I kept that on too long. All right, let's respect this new level. All right, got a little minor support here now. There, minor support. That's just, can the mid-range now hold? Can we create a new range within here? Hopefully so. W is for Jim. Shout out to Jim. How do I close partials? I simply right-click on the trade, and then I go to close order, and then I just change the lot size to half. All right, let's flip bullish here. Got a good reaction off of that minor support level right there. Closed through that trend line, which we were definitely worried about. Someone in chat called out that trend line. Shout out to them. I didn't get a partial on this one yet. Why did I take entry and not the demand below? Yes, I just didn't feel like we were going to get to that demand zone. So he was talking about this level right here for demand. I didn't think price was going to come all the way down. You know, we had another demand right here, okay, that we're in right now on the 5-minute time frame. So just didn't think it was going to get there. Thought that we had enough confluences on this one. You could see we had the close above the range. We had a nice little pullback to the bottom of the range. Had this wick area right here, like a little bit of support right there. Thought that would be a nice entry. It's worked out pretty well so far, but we're now just holding minor support at this level right here as we try to shift up a couple more pips and get ourselves, or get myself, into a take profit. I'm not speaking for anyone else. This is not investment advice. This is not financial advice. I am trading. You are watching. That's simply it. This is entertainment and education only. Much love. I've never really had much of a problem on Instagram. Never had too many issues on TikTok either. Honestly, I've been doing content for 4 years, and this is the first time I've ever had a problem. Gym is definitely a must. Yeah, Brent, I should make that meme. I also have the scroll at the bottom of the screen. I hope that doesn't impede your view at all. I hope the scrolling on the bottom of the screen's all right. Ooh, my ass is getting sore. I gotta stand up. Oh. Does this work? How about that? A little camera angle change for you. It's a little bit too much on the microphone again, isn't it? Move that microphone over there. There we go. Just got to stand a little bit. Maybe I'll put like my walking pad. The POV's crazy. I use some smart money concepts in my trading. Don't make me dance for you. Don't make me dance for you. I'm 40 in a couple of months. I run a 1/500 leverage. Looks like we're coming through here. I don't know if that minor support's going to hold. Hopefully we get some sort of a big wick reaction off of this support level here and push up to our TP1. That would be the ideal scenario on this trade. My lot size on this position is 20. Obviously, that's high lot size. Beginner traders should always trade the lowest lot size possible, which is about 0.01 lots. I appreciate that, Amjid. My dog's doing great. I don't know where she is, though. She's not in here right now. She must be upstairs lying in bed, my little honey bunch. Oh, stretch. Trade's going against us a bit. We're just struggling to get that first take profit here. I don't live in the US and I trade overseas. The broker that I use, the video's in the description if you're interested. Obviously trade wherever you want to trade, do what you want to do, but that's my broker. Link is in the description to that. I did not have a mentor when I began trading. There just wasn't a lot of mentors and stuff back then. You know, there were some courses and stuff, but there wasn't much, you know. You're just reading like old websites, reading books. So I have one winning trade in my VIP room this morning. I had a winning Nasdaq trade that I started off stream, and then I have a winning scalping trade that I started on stream. I'm not gonna give the exact dollar figures of those trades because I'm not sure if YouTube wants me to do that anymore. All right, back to our normal camera angle here as we had a little bit of a stretching session, stretch with Pat. That's okay. I don't think like my profit is all that important. You know, like everyone knows I'm trading big lots and what that means. My username on Instagram, just go right here. At FX Trade with Pat. It's only this one. Let's see, I'm at 58.7 followers. Did enough people follow me today to get that to 58.8? No, still 58.7. I'm disappointed, but we did get 50 new followers. 554, that's nice. I don't know what the hell's going on with this trade here. Why I'm suddenly in drawdown on this position. I thought for sure, you know, maybe we're retesting this trend line as support now at the bottom of the range. That could be still a decent position to enter a trading position. I could add to my trading position right here if I wanted to, but I got one open at 20 lots. I think that's fine. Waiting for a reaction. Look, I just said maybe we'll get a reaction there, and we did. So can we close above our minor support? Now that's a problem. If we can't close above this level, now it's going to be resistance, and maybe we'll be trading it down, but hopefully not. Got about 30 seconds for this thing to flip back up here. If that happens, I think we'll definitely hit TP1 if we can get this to flip bullish. I can't speak on you. You trade however you want to trade. I can't give you any recommendations to trade. Hey Sarah, how you doing? Looking good this morning. Simping. Oh, do we have an EMA? Where's my EMA? Oh no, my EMA is way further. Alright, we respected the bottom of the range and the trend line a little bit here. Hopefully we can get above that minor support level one last time before we get up to our take profit one. Been on stream for 2.5 hours. Shout out to Mariusz Polakowski. I love me some Polish people. My best friend's Polish, so love me some Poles. Oof, that didn't sound good, did it? Don't clip that. Do not clip that. Pause. Yeah, I was just saying that might be a good place to re-enter the trade, but I was not giving anyone advice to do so because this is not financial advice. Just saying what I might have done. Ice Dog, I had Cora's on the weekend. I took my brother out to breakfast, actually. Yeah, shout out to Poland. Love me some Pole. Dad, gotta stop saying love Poles. Everyone's gonna clip that and go, he likes men. He's okay, but he likes men. There's my Trump. You can only say stuff like that in the Trump accent. You love me? You'll still watch me if I love Pole? Alright then. Shout out to the chat. The chat's having fun today. Yeah, you want me to stay with you for this trade? Hey, tell my wife to bring me a burger. I'm really living on stream here. I think we updated our VIP. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. A little updated VIP here. Hit this VIP trade this morning. You could see entered right here, so perfect entry. Pushed down to TP1. Stayed there for a little bit, pushed down to TP2. Pushed even further, man. Should have had a TP3 on this one, but I don't run TP3. But nice VIP trade. Consider joining VIP. Link is in the description. Absolutely up to you if you want to do so. Still hanging out with this trade right now. Sure is taking a while. On stream for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. This is the area that we need to get to for a TP1 and a break even, and then shoot all the way up. I do believe that we're still pretty good. We're still in a pretty good area at a good support level right here. Problem is we're kind of getting weaker, you know what I mean? We're getting weaker. We got big candles and now smaller candles and smaller candles. So maybe that's weakness on the way down. That would be nice. Maybe we're going to reject off the bottom of the range and our trend line one more time right here and then go all the way up. That would be ideal too, but I'm kind of 50-50 on this trade right now. Not exactly sure how it's going to go for me. Obviously the price has been above this level since about 9 a.m. this morning, so hopefully it can sustain. Oh, Honey's barking. Someone's pissing Honey off. Hey Honey, get over here. Where's my good girl? Come on, come say hi. Where is she? There she is. Huh? There she is. Who loves Honey, the Forex dog? Oh, she's a good girl. She's a good girl, isn't she? Oh, yes. A very good dog, a very smart dog. Now, who's going to stay on here if I go leave and come back? If I go drive and get myself a burger right now, do you guys just want me to keep the stream on? I can just leave it open. I can keep watching. You know, I could be back in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm hungry. All right. Let's put this chart back on then. Cam 1. Let's go. Chat among yourselves in the chat. How about that? Pat is out getting a burger. Be back in 5 minutes. Why you are looking so weak? I don't know. I feel good about myself today. Why are you looking weak, boy? Don't come at me like that. I'm strong. I don't think I can take you with the drive. Oh, man. Oh, man. Do I got to stay here for a second? We have a green candle. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Dogs in the chat for honey. DoorDash? DoorDash, what a waste of money. I like to take my Porsche out for a ride. How do I add my phone as a third camera? That would rule. Can you add your phone to the stream somehow? That'd be so sick. I could just like switch to my phone. I haven't lost any weight. I've gained weight. I'm all muscle right now, though. I'm jacked right now. All right, I'm gonna hang out here. Pat didn't leave for the burger. There's too many people whining in chat. Don't leave. We love you. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah loves my body just the way that it is. At my age of 40, come on, man. You don't think I look good at 40. You're dreaming. Oh, Sarah. Now, Sarah is a woman that I'm going to have to leave my wife for eventually. Thank you, Cameron. All right, trade safe, John. I didn't tell you to take it with me. This is not financial advice. Trade safe. Hopefully we get this one. Oh, thank you, Money Time Kings. Thank you, everybody. Damn, Sarah's what's up. Sarah's gonna win me, man. Love you, daddy. That's how you win me. I use I don't bench press right now. I use like the machine press, just the chest press machine. What do I do? 120 pounds on that. Let me see. Let me check. I keep notes of what I've been doing on my workout. It's only been a couple of months, so my chest press, I'm doing 110 pounds. My pec deck, I'm doing 70 pounds. You know, the thing is, I couldn't even work out for years. So this is my first time working out, and I've been working out for about 3 or 4 months. I do not have another Telegram. Don't get scammed. Be smart. Only go to links in the video description, please. No one here is copying my trades, Dim Swan. No one here is copying my trades. This is not financial advice. Pip's daddy. Okay, Dim Swan, relax. I see the joke. Relax. This is my second trade of the day called on stream. Just hanging out. Okay, maybe I'll make myself a sandwich real quick. I had such a bad back, Ice Dog. You know, part of that is because I was trading My back was just like so brutal. The new dream home will be completed in February. Yeah, it was just like from tension and stress, freaking trading so much, spending so much time on the computer, and then I would stop trading and then I would play video games like all night on the computer. So it was just kind of crappy situation for my back for years. Come on now, let's go, let's go. Push, push, push. You know, sometimes when I go to the kitchen, we win the trade. So let me go to the kitchen and see if there's any food. No, I haven't played any video games in 4 years. I'd love to play video games again, but I haven't. You know, I've been so focused on trading and YouTube and just all of my business endeavors. Come on, come on, come on. We're back above our minor support. All right, I'm staying in stream. I'm gonna go get that burger. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm gonna get this burger. I'm gonna stay on stream as long as I can right now. Burger patties for the patties. I'll be right back in 5 minutes. Stay with me, don't leave, hang out with me. Just watch my trade finish. I'll come back, maybe I'll place another trade. Yeah, I'm bringing burgers back for all the patties. Much love, be right back. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I know you're still in here and you're watching that go to TP1. I will take a partial from my phone or something if it gets there. Or maybe Vapul will. Vapul, watch this trade. We're close to TP1. Come on, baby. Oh. Oh, how about that? How about that? I'm not even here and I'm winning trades. I'm not even here and I'm winning trades. Yeah, we're break even on this now. And we're partialed as well. Hey now. Hey now. I'll let me just put this burger on a plate. Let's go, baby. Porsche keys, Porsche keys. Who wants to see Porsche keys? You know, you gotta take the Porsche out. Feel a lot better about your trades. Oh, baby. I'm trading with, it was a 20 lot trade. I've taken a partial. There's 10 lots left as we continue to push up on this trading position. So yeah, that is I think that's 8 in a row. Yeah, that's 8 in a row right now. Called on stream, that's 20 wins and 4 losses called on stream. Now obviously this is not financial advice. It's just you know, I've had a really good stretch on stream of winning trades, and this was a pretty good one right here. Definitely gonna put this one in my next video as I explain my trading strategy. Awesome. What a great day today was. All right, John, I got a forward for you. My TP level right now is a bit high. Probably, yeah, but that is where it is right now. 65518 is where I'm looking for TP2, which would be an absolutely huge trade. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green candles in a row. We filled the fair value gap. Prices now we're hoping price close above that fair value gap, right? Close above this level, maybe retest that level, go all the way up if we get a retest at all. It just seems to be green, green, green right now. Pretty nice to win. Yeah, sure, I could explain my strategy. Dim, you don't have to comment 40 times, brother. I love you. Oh, I got to do the Wheel of Pat first. I forgot. I got to do the Wheel of Pat. So, how do I have these Porsche keys there? And yeah, okay, so let's go to the Wheel of Pat quickly right here to see if we have any more winners today. Let's give this thing a spin. Win yourself free access to my VIP room. What do we got? We're just gonna get one winner there. And obviously I saw my girl asking, is that my second wife, Sarah Khalifa? You're the winner, baby girl. Yeah, of course. Just keep calling me daddy. Maybe you call me daddy too. You might win as well. So Sarah, obviously come to my Instagram. Make sure you're following me here and send me a DM proving that it is you. All right, that's all you need to do. Make sure you're following me on Instagram if you're in here. 800 people in here. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. Got an awesome stream today. We're just kind of hanging out, looking to win another trade here. the unbelievable streak since I started this stream of 20 and 4. Just eating my burger. If I hit TP2 here, I may look at some other charts as well. Yeah, I'll keep that the burger message in my video for sure. US dollar, Swiss franc, maybe I'll take a look at it a little bit later. Just kind of hanging out watching this trade right now. I could give a breakdown of this trade as well. I know Dim Swam was asking quite a bit, so let's go ahead and take a look at what happened on this trade. So you see at the New York Stock Exchange open, we had 3 5-minute candles right there, and that created the top and the bottom of the range, right? This candle wicked here, this candle wicked here, so that was the top and the bottom of the range. That is, let me move this over. This was our take profit one right about here. Perfect. So that created, oh crap, yeah, let me move that back. 1 second. I'm going to explain it, Dim Swam, relax. So that created the top of the range and the bottom of the range, right? Range high, range low. As you can see, we had the range low and the range high. And then what we had, we wanted to see a candle close outside of that on the 5-minute time frame. That is what we got. So that's a good sign. That tells us we want to buy. Then you can see down here, I have a strong level of support that I had marked up. That's another indication that I want to buy. Then I'm looking for a tighter entry. So usually I'm looking for a trend line or something like this, but I didn't really get that here. So I just kind of looked at this wick right here, this wick right here, and I thought, and this wick right here, and then I was like, okay, like we'll put an entry somewhere around that level because we saw price react off that level. It reacted here, here, here. Those were decent reactions up, right, to the upside. So that was why I took the trade, and you know, went into drawdown a little bit with a couple of candles here, but has since pushed all the way up and has escaped out the top of the range. You can see I also have a trend line right here. We broke through the trend line on this one. This was a trend line. This is a good trend line. It was actually mentioned by one of the chatters. And you could see my entry could have been better if I just waited for the break of the trend line and a pullback to the trend line for an entry at the bottom of the range. I could have got an even sharper entry, but no complaints. It was a great entry. And we're doing stuff here. Very nice. And I'm just eating my burger, hanging out. Of course I use supply and demand. If there is a level of supply and demand, I use it. You can see we have a level of demand on the 5-minute time frame on this candle right there. So that's nice that that's a level of demand. Price has been pushing up through that level, but it wasn't the main thing that I was looking at on this trade. I look at many elements. No problem, Dim Swan. Thank you for coming. Yeah, take a look at my settings here. There's the settings for you. Main thing, 15 minutes, 9:30, 9:45, UTC -4. That is the main thing. Time to take profits, huh? I want to hang out, though. I want to hang out a little bit longer. Burger's fantastic. My EMA is just 200. There you go. All right, Sarah, I will check your DMs. After the stream, everyone will get access, all the winners. So many damn winners. I don't know what you mean by Germany timing, but you know, whatever, you could do 9:30 Eastern. You're up right now, so why couldn't you be up 3 hours ago? I don't know. Sony, sadly I deleted those videos, so I don't have them anymore. They're gone for good. They are gone for good. Just new ones now. There is no draw. It's generally just if you're in here when I win a trade, and you type W in the chat afterwards, there's a chance I pick you. I don't have a free trade open right now. Much love to you in the Philippines. My father-in-law is in the Philippines right now, getting married to a Filipino woman, 30 years younger than him. I use 1 to 500. Yeah, father-in-law. Of course you can have a bite. Num 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 nums. I do this with my baby. Num 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 nums. A&W burger. Of course you could be my baby. Yeah, this is the longest stream we've ever had, you know. It was just such a tough weekend. I wanted to stay here for, you know, the people that, like, my realest of real fans. I thought, you know, they may want to see me a little extra today. So I want to be here with you and make sure that we get as much time together as we can, because, you know, who knows if YouTube wants me to keep doing content on the platform. I hope they do. I love doing it. I'm in the Hamilton area. I love you. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow, and I'll be on Wednesday too. And then I gotta film my next long form. Yeah, I watch football. Oh, shout out to Guitar Tutorials. Happy birthday to Guitar Tutorials. Mansion's going great. We just got the siding late last week, so they're going to start putting the siding on. I think the brick will be done soon. I feel like the outside of the house is going to be almost completely done soon. Thunder for sure. The Thunder are the way better team. I don't know how the hell the Pacers are in any of these games, but it's been fun to watch. It's been a lot of fun to watch. Big basketball fan. Whenever you want me to come to South Africa, I'll come. SGA is actually from where I live, in Hamilton. Oh, I appreciate that, Preet. That means a lot to me. Messi or Ronaldo's tough. I don't know. If I had to watch one, I'd probably rather watch Messi, though. So maybe that gives him the edge. Yeah, I've heard of Rwanda, of course. I do not watch cricket. I was watching that Lamine Yamal. I was watching highlights of him just the other day. That guy looks crazy. Yeah, Messi on Barca, for sure. That's who I would want to watch. No, I don't watch that much soccer. I watch Euro Cup, I watch the World Cup, and that's usually pretty much it. Sometimes I'll watch some Bayern, but it's like, it's never really on TV. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We're pushing again. We're pushing again. Hell yeah, we're pushing again. What a great stream today was. Awesome. I can't believe we still have 800 people in here. That's why I haven't left. Usually we average about 1,200, something like that. I don't watch other streamers much, no, but I did see that he had that race with, what was it, Ashton Hall or something, and he kicked his ass. I thought that was pretty funny. I just feel like the rules on prop firms are too difficult, Jose. So I don't like prop firms. I prefer to trade my own capital. Obviously, if you don't have your own capital, then maybe you have no choice but to use prop firms, but that is your choice. Much love, Preet. It took me years to become profitable. Took me quite a few years. But I've been trading for 16 years now, so it feels like I've been profitable for a lot longer than I haven't now. And it's nice saying that looking at a bunch of green candles going in your direction. It certainly is. I use the Fintur brokerage. The link to that broker is in my video description. I've gotten quite a few payouts this year. I won't say how much, but it's been a really good year for me. Pips don't matter. Percentage matters. You know, you could win 10% on 4 pips. You could win 10% on 400 pips. It doesn't matter. On this trade, I'm going to make like 2% probably. Something like that. Maybe 2.5% on this trade. But it's going to be like what? How many pips is this? 16 pips. So it doesn't really matter. If I was a beginner, I would just, you know, I would trade a strategy that's similar to the strategy I trade now as a beginner, you know. I like to use the orb and just understanding market movements. I think watching my streams would probably benefit you greatly in terms of education. Yeah, basically only trading New York session lately, but that's like on stream. Sometimes I'll trade some London session and some Asian session off stream. Just, you know, if I want to get a trade out or if my analysts have a good idea, we talk it through and provide that trade to my VIP trading room. Watch brand, you know, probably Rolex, although the APs look pretty good. The Audemars Peugeot or whatever the hell they're called, those look pretty cool. I'd like to get a Rolex maybe for the stream. I've been looking at Rolexes a little bit here and there. There's this account that I kind of follow that has a lot of Rolexes, and I look at them every once in a while. Let's see. There we go. So I was looking, you know, maybe that one's probably a bit too fancy for me, I'd say. This one was like 70 or 80,000 US dollars, so there's no way I'd get that. This one I like. This one's cool. That one's pretty sweet. There's just a shoe. That was like $7,000 a shoe. I'm not gonna buy that, obviously. That's ridiculous. Can I grow $10 to $10,000? Probably not, no. There's a pretty cool one. Not for me, though. Look at these shiny ones. This, you know, this is... If I wear a watch like this, I get kicked off of YouTube for sure. Yeah, date or date just or whatever. These are cool. There's the Submariner right there. People do like that. I don't know if I like the Submariner that much, but they're obviously quite popular. Yeah, I'm still live viewing. I'm just going through some watches. And I've got a trade open right now, so I've just been waiting for that to close. But people are hanging out. We got like 800 people in there. I think if this drops below 700, I'll leave. See, this is crazy, right? That's like the AP, I think. Peugeot or whatever. Those are cool. Richard Mill. Oh, wow. This one, that is nasty. That is a sick watch right there. That one's, I don't even know, that one's probably like 100 grand or something. I'm gonna go see what the price of that one was. That was $116,000. This one was $116,000. Do you like these? I don't really care for that. This one too, this roll, even look, it's got scratches on it too. Look at the scratches on it. And this one's going for like, I think $100,000. Why the hell they want so much for this one? Holy smokes. 2022. Oh, this one's sweet too. Look at this one. You don't like the gold watch? I like a gold watch. I got a gold chain. I bought a gold chain the other day. Like my new chain. And then I wear that with my cheap watch. I got a little, I like this though. I like this style still. Kind of just this, what's it, Timex or something? Or Casio? Casio, this is cheap. You get that on Amazon. That's nice though. I like that. I've always liked wearing that watch. And then right now I'm just wearing like a silver watch from Guess. But I gotta get a Rolex soon. Or maybe one of these APs. We'll see. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, if Dan's off to work, maybe I'm gonna go too. If Dan's leaving, I'm leaving. So you better tell Dan to stay. I'm probably gonna watch the rest of this trade play out off stream as I lie on the couch. Probably. You know, today was great, guys. I think that's it. I love you. I'll be back tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Much love, much love, much love.